Alright, it's 1 a.m., so it's officially Sunday, which means that tomorrow, Monday, can y'all hear the outside noises? I mean, probably not because I finally have the microphone. But, anyways, that means that tomorrow's going to be Monday. Monday's when I have my biology quiz, and I've barely studied. I mean, at least I looked at like what I need to do, and I glanced at like what we need to do kind of stuff. I used to like actually make note cards, know what I'm actually learning, know what the terms mean, and be able to apply them, that kind of stuff. Sunday, there are already some events going on that like I low-key want to go to because I don't want to like get into the headspace where like where all I'm doing is like basically studying, questioning life type stuff. Like, why do I have to study so much type of scenario? I want to also have time to have fun and take a break from studying in general. You feel me? Because I know that Sunday, which is now today, there are two events going on that like I kind of want to go to. It's National Dance Day. There's something going on at 5 p.m. where I get to watch like different dance shows from our dance groups here. That seems really interesting. I'm definitely gonna go to that. And there's also something else I may or may not go to. It's like some kind of like almost like summer fun event that takes place on campus, and like they have the bounce house, they have like various foods, and like it's all free, of course. They have like popcorn, ice cream, music, raffle, bounce house, that kind of stuff. It's almost like childish, but like shit, me, I'm still healing the inner child, so like I love that shit. So like I may or may not go. Depends on like what I can get done and how confident I feel about like the quiz and all that. So I remember that even the last time I had that biology quiz, I literally crammed it in like the day before, which meant I also had to stay up late. But like at the end of the day, it worked out. I got pretty decent grade. If anything, it was the short answer questions that like brought me down because I did well on the multiple choice. But now it's gonna be all multiple choice. Like I'll do like way better for sure, for sure. And I also know that I need to start studying from the Tuesday quiz. That's human anatomy. Like normally that one, that's gonna be my fifth exam for that course. So like I have an idea of how that goes. So I know that I should start studying earlier rather than later, if anything. And I have barely done that, but also like it was like the topics is similar to what I did last week in my lab anatomy in the lab for that course. So I'm not like starting from I guess like scratch or whatever. At least I feel like I have some of that knowledge in my head. I hope. After that, Wednesday is the psychology quiz. That's my one and only class for the day. And Thursday, Friday, that's like the study period. And stuff like other stuff going on in between that I didn't like mention, but like overall, I'm about to eat. Yeah, I low key love these. I'm about to like eat a little more, and then like I'll really lock in and study. Then we'll see what happens. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I guess we'll see what happens like after I sleep and wake up and all that. Alright, it's 1 p.m. Sunday. I woke up around 12. Just that like I typically like if I don't have anything to do right away, I tend to just stay in bed for like an extra hour or something. I planned out what I'll do for the rest of the day basically. I decided to only go to one event, the 5 p.m. dancing thing. That for sure seems like it would for sure be fun, something that I wouldn't regret going to. And because since it's at 5 p.m., that gives me like a couple of hours to like study, not feel guilty like when I choose to go there. Anyways, I also want to shower. So my current plan is I want to brush my teeth, shower, grab a bite, and then like go study for some time. And like when it's nearly 5, that's when like I'll go to you know, the event, the dance event thing, watch the people dance. How am I feeling about tomorrow's biology quiz? Pretty good so far. I'm also thinking about the other stuff I have to do other than the quizzes. I know that there's also a draft of the paper due on Wednesday, and like I've barely read the book for it. That's why I'm gonna have to like skim and kind of make some stuff up, not entirely, but kind of make it up. It's not like the popular books. I can't like spark notes it, or, like very easily find like a summary or whatever. I also have like other meetings in between a research study that I participated to be in. Just stuff overall. Let's hope that I don't get overwhelmed and shut down. Other dancers may be on the floor. Even my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we swear I Alright, it's about 6:30 p.m. I have already gone to like the whole dance show thing. It was like really good. I thought that there would be more people, but it's like not like a small community. It was cool. It even had me once again thinking about like taking dance lessons. Last school year, I took ballet for a semester. That was decent. I'm glad that I had the experience. I took the classes. I wouldn't take it again, but I'm just glad that I did it. But like now, it has me once again like thinking about just taking like a one credit class. But anyways, from the space of now till like the movie, which is at 10:30, I'll be studying because like from the last time I recorded, I think I was not studying. I have not studied today, so for a long story short, at least like ever since I woke up, because I was studying at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Like ever since I woke up, I've not studied. I mean, I only have a couple more pages left in terms of biology, and then I want to look at the course objectives to see if I can answer the questions. That's how I know I'm ready for the quiz. And then after that, I want to start most definitely start reviewing for human anatomy quiz on Tuesday, and then we'll just go from there. It's about 8:40. Dining halls close at 9, so I'm gonna go eat soon. At this point, there probably won't be much food, so I'll just eat something simple like cereal, maybe some fresh fruits if they're still there. And the movie's at 10:30, so like I'll just come back to this room for about an hour, from about 9 to 10 before I leave to go to the movies. And then like after the movies, it lasts a little over 2 hours, and movies don't actually start on like their start time. So it's gonna be like probably near like 1 a.m. around 1 a.m. by the time I leave the theaters. And my first class is at 1:25 p.m. tomorrow, so it means I can stay up late. So like when I get back to my dorm, I'll probably end up like doing some more studying, whether it's for biology or human anatomy. But so far, making good progress with studying for biology. I'm currently going through like the slideshows because like I don't copy everything down verbatim, and because the slideshows also have like picture examples and graphs and charts I don't copy down. So like that's great. It's a great resource. And so far I'm doing like pretty well on that. I still have quite a few more slideshows to get through, but like I'm mostly like skimming through it, so like it's not bad. And yeah, I'm making like good progress with my stuff. It's 9:15, so I already ate at the dining hall, and I came back to a different empty classroom, but an empty classroom nonetheless. I can continue my studying before leaving for the movies, so that way I don't feel guilty while watching the movies. Oh, I never said what movie I was gonna watch. It's the one with Zendaya, The Challengers. Got that $5 movie ticket through the T-Mobile Tuesdays app. Like, I was like, should I repeat what I was gonna say? Because like I think I kind of said it too quickly for you guys like catch up a T-Mobile Tuesdays app. It's just I tend to like talk too fast 'cause, like my mind like goes way faster than my mouth. So I tend to talk too quickly, then I stumble over my words and I have to like go back and like repeat it, say it again. So I had like a burrito bowl for dinner. She really hooked me up with the veggies on it. Like damn, I wasn't even that hungry. At least like the food isn't good enough for me to be like damn, I could go for like a huge serving of it. But I appreciate that, I guess. It's also because like, it was near the end of closing, so like there's still like pretty much almost a full pan of veggies left, trying to get rid of it. But it's something. I also picked up some foods, a few snacks. I got candy from the convenience store nearby. It takes like our student dollars, student points. I'm not using like my actual money. I also got a banana from the dining hall, like one I can eat today before it gets like too mushy. Right now, this part kind of looks a little mushy, but that's okay. During my past few times at this movie theater, they don't check backpacks, so this better not be the day for them to like start checking because even before I do have some more snacks inside my backpack that like I didn't bring for purposes of like movie theater snacks. I just generally had inside my backpack already because dining halls close at like 9, 10 p.m. and like I stay up late, so I need like food in between those hours. It wasn't like movie theater snacks. It's more so like just snacks in general. But anyways, like they never check into it, and they better not start checking today. Y'all like new earrings? Hold on, let me take off the headphones. These noise canceling headphones are lethal, but sometimes I really do get my own little world for real. The music, these are a little heavy. Like I can definitely feel them when I walk. Like they sway back and forth. So like if I were to somehow lose it, I did put on the backing. So I'm like I'm not gonna lose a second pair of earrings or a third pair of earrings this school year. Whoops. So like if I were to somehow lose it or if something were to happen, like I would definitely like feel and be like, okay, I don't feel earring on this side of the ear on this ear. Let's hit a rewind and check. Alright, it is a little after 3 a.m. The movie did indeed finish around like 1 a.m. It was pretty good, but like I'm the type of person who definitely needs to like search up the movie after I watch it to like, see see what other people thought of it, see the analysis, because like in the movie, they just like kept going back and forth in time, and that confused me a little. Once I got back to my dorm, I just spent like I don't know how long, like maybe an hour and a half, just finishing up my studying. And my first class is at 1:25, so 3 a.m. And I'm gonna sleep soon because I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule too much. But so I'm feeling like pretty confident about the exam. Even like before the actual exam, I was also trying to like maybe get in some last minute studying to make me feel better. You know, any other things I'm still maybe like confused about or like uncertain about. But overall, feeling pretty great about the exam. I'm currently in my taking stuff one day at a time kind of moment. Of like being overwhelmed with everything that'll go on. So it's just like, taking one day at a time, make a list of what I need to get done, take time for myself, take care of myself. But I'm gonna go to bed soon, like in less than an hour. I should go to bed. And yeah, it's already Monday. And I'm low key sad. It's like bittersweet that like towards the end of next week I'll be going back home. Monday, 8 p.m. I've not really given y'all much of an update because I'm running like around 7 hours of sleep. It wasn't even like good quality sleep because I kept waking up. But sometimes like when I wake up so much or like when the sleep quality isn't that good, it doesn't even get tracked in my like sleeping or like health app, but it got tracked. You can see that I woke up like 5 times or whatever. So like at one point the nap was starting to take me. So like I didn't record much because I was just like fighting sleep. But anyways, what I did today was that I already took the biology exam. I feel like it was harder than the first one. After the quiz, per usual, I like to look back at my notebook to like see what answers I could have gotten wrong or what ones I was uncertain about. And yeah, I found one that I got wrong already, but I'm still pretty confident that I got like a pretty high grade. And she said that she'll get the grades out by tomorrow. She said that tonight's when she'll like sit down like grade basically all our quizzes so she can get our results back to us as soon as possible. So it looks like we're gonna get results back tomorrow. I don't remember if she's the kind of teacher to like send an email like once she's finished grading because like some teachers send like an email, they're like, oh, congrats on your exam, this is a mean score, you can check your scores on Blackboard. Whereas other teachers, it's basically just a surprise, like when they just check Blackboard, you see that the score was posted like a few hours or even days ago. Yeah, and I ended up finally eating my first meal of the day at 6 p.m. But anyways, what time is it again? Yeah, it's just a little after 8, and I really need to study for my human anatomy quiz tomorrow because like I have barely done my studying, and like normally I'll study like days beforehand, not like the day before. So yeah, I'm gonna put my all into that. Like for the next about 1.5 hours because the dining hall's closed at 10, so I want to go grab a bite before that. So, for the next 1.5 hours, I'm gonna grind and study for that and then go eat and then I guess I continue studying or whatever. Like we'll see. Alright, it's like a few minutes till 2 o'clock. The way I can like finally whisper and I finally have a microphone because I'm in like a hallway and there are people not like right next to me or near me, but like on the opposite side, but still it's a little awkward to be recording in public. Let's change my positioning. Okay, I like this positioning better. But anyways, I got my 509 grades back. I did it even worse than the first time. Like, why am I having this trend of doing worse than the first time? The frick. But anyways, my current grade in that class is just around a B. And I have the option to take the optional finals. And like it replaces, it's cumulative, however it replaces like one of my prior exam grades, and I feel like confident that I could do pretty good in it. But like we'll see, because for one thing, I mean like having to take another final, like having my hopes up high and all that jazz. So like we'll see. But anyways, I did indeed take my anatomy exam today. I decided I did pretty decent. Like like what I found is that when I feel the most confident about like a quiz or exam or whatever, that's what I tend to do. Like not the worst, but like way, or it's not as good as I expected. But then like when I'm not as confident, that's what I tend to do like almost better. It reminds me of that recent TikTok trend where it's like, oh, what did you get on the exam? 100, and like I'm getting like a 0 out of 100. I mean, 0 out of 100 is impressive. He always left like no the right answers and then purposely choose wrong.
What do you get on that test?
A kindergartner could have done better.
Oh.
Just go. I don't want to.
But anyways, yeah, I did end up going to my second class at first. I wasn't sure, but then like I was feeling like okay. But then towards the end of the class, I started sleepiness was starting to take me. Like eyes were closing. Head was starting to go like back and forth. I was like, blinking for more than a few seconds at a time. Handwriting going all kinds of wobbly. Class, like towards the absolute end, I was falling asleep. So like my handwriting, like was also going crazy. Like it's what my handwriting normally looks like, right? Something like this. Like it's legible. I can read it. That's what matters. As long as I can read it. But over here, we can see that I'm falling asleep.